Hello, my Gemini friends. Welcome to your general reading here on Daily Divine Guidance. This is for Gemini's sun, moon, or rising signs. My friends, I ask that you please read the disclaimer in the description box below, as well as the prayer we would say during the reading. I now say it before your reading. Okay, Gemini, this is going to be an 8-card spread. We're going to use our tarot cards here. This is the Light Seers deck. And then I do have our Keepers of the Light deck for some spiritual guidance at the end of the reading. And of course, our Clarifier deck here. So we'll set those aside, pick up these bad guys, good guys, and start shuffling. I do want to remind you that because time is fluid, you may see some reminders or lessons from the past. It's just Spirit's way of saying, hey, this is either stuff that you've already learned or some issues you need to heal and learn from, okay? To grow, to move past. You may also have some of these energies having already started for you, and some may project beyond 28 days. It's not a dead set 4 weeks. We're all on different timelines, so be aware of that. Okay, Gemini, let's go ahead and get started. Start with 4 cards first. Can you get 4 cards for Gemini, please? 2 more cards. 1 more card for Gemini. And 1 more card for Gemini. Thank you. Big energy here, Gemini. You have the Knight of Cups. You have Royal and then all major arcana. You have the Knight of Cups followed by the Moon, the World, and Temperance. Gemini, someone's trying to sweep you off your feet. Someone's trying to really kind of charismatically show you like, hey, Gemini, I can love you. I want to love you. I've rode in on my horse with my cup of love for you. I mean, the Knight of Cups here is a very romantic, charming, good-looking person, that somebody that you're attracted to, and they want to share with you a connection of love and romance, okay? But you've got some fears here. The Moon. Now, the Moon is Pisces card. You may be dealing with a Pisces person. You may have prominent Pisces in your chart. You could have met this person during Pisces season, which was in March. It was just last month. We're not in May yet. Or, you know, it may have nothing to do with Pisces at all. But the Moon has to do with illusions, okay, and fears. The light of the Moon, we live by the Moon. You know, there's a lot of rituals around the Moon. However, the light of the Moon is not bright enough for us to see things clearly at times, okay? So there's some illusion happening here. I think that there is a fear. You have a fear that this person isn't genuine. And there's a reason for that. Let's see. Can we get a clarifier for the Moon, please, for our Gemini friends? Thank you. Interesting. Page of Cups clarifying the Moon. Gemini, I almost would be curious to know if you've known this person for a while and maybe their maturity wasn't quite there yet, because you have the Page and then you have the Knight. It's kind of like this maturing energy here. The Page of Cups, though, is very curious. It's a very curious energy, very compassionate, also an intuitive energy, okay? So they're in flow, but it's like they're more curious than ready to take action. So I feel like you maybe have either known this person, and if you didn't know this person, or if you don't know this person, they could seem to be, or they could have a reputation that's kind of more or less desirable. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I think you know what I mean. Like, there's going to be something that feels a little young or immature about them that creates kind of like this fear and anxiety or idea of an illusion that this person may not be the Knight of Cups. They may be more of a younger energy, okay? Your World card here, what this is telling me is that you will know how to handle this situation. Now, I know how that sounds. It's going to be like, well, what do you mean I'll know? I feel, Gemini, like you've learned some things in your life, that you've completed some cycles, okay? You've definitely accomplished and learned some lessons in your existence that have brought you to a place that when you're presented with this situation or person coming in, you're going to know whether or not they're a little bit less energetically matched to you than they would like to think they are, okay? You're going to know. So the World card is about completion, it's accomplishment, it's successful energy, it is coming full circle. To me, this card in your reading is representing 100% that you have the knowledge to make the decision on whether or not you want this person in your existence, okay? Now, you have Temperance closing this off, and Temperance is Sagittarius's card, your polar opposite, okay? So Sagittarius, you may be this person may be a Sagittarius. You may have met them during Sagittarius season, which is in late November through to late December. It may have nothing to do with a Sagittarius person at all. But what I do see here is that this says that whatever you choose, whether this person is the Knight of Cups and really does want this connection with you, or maybe they just don't energetically match, you're going to know the difference. You will have balance and stability in your life. Temperance is all about patience and balance and stability. So however you go with this, you will have what you desire in a connection. It will be there, whether it's this person or someone else. Interesting, the Eight of Wands flew out here, and I don't know, I don't think that's a clarifier at all. I think that's just telling us that this is an energy that's coming in very, very quickly. I almost feel like you are, if you haven't already met this person, you're about to. Strange, right? And considering the times that we're living in, we're not really meeting a whole lot of people, but it is someone that's coming in quickly. Eight of Wands is fast-paced change. Very, very quick moving energy here, okay? Can we get a clarifier for the World card? Yeah, I definitely feel that this is all about knowing. You're just going to know. You're going to know if it's right or not. You have the Devil. Again, big energy here. The Devil is Capricorn's card, okay? Same thing applies here. It may not have to do with Capricorn at all. But you've definitely healed some cycles. You've learned some things, karmic lessons, or even like lifetimes of karma has been learned to where you're going to know if this is right or not for you. You're just going to know, Gemini. And follow your instinct, okay? Follow your gut. Don't just do something because you're like, oh, well, you know, it'll be fine. You know, why repeat a lesson if you've already learned it? I mean, do what you want. You're the designer of your destiny, right? But I definitely feel with the Devil clarifying the world, the Devil is all about bondage, addictions, codependency. It's the shadow self, all right? It's the shadow self card. So this really is telling me that you've learned from a situation, and that's why you're having this bit of anxiety or fear that this is all an illusion. So for some of you, it may be, but for others of you, you'll just know. Just listen to your intuition when it comes to this situation with this person. What else does Gemini need to be aware of? 3 more cards. Okay. Is that 3 or 4? That's 3. There's that Eight of Wands again. Very, very fast. This is happening really, really quickly. Yeah, see, okay. Gemini, I don't feel like this person is right for you. And I hate saying that in readings because I tend to be a little more optimistic, or I try to be more optimistic. But this energy does not, I feel like for most of you now, it's not going to feel right. And it doesn't feel right for a reason. It's very, very fast moving energy. This person comes in, it's almost like they come in and they're like, let's move in together right now. Very, I mean, listen, my Venus is in Aries, so I'm not dogging Aries at all, but it's very much that very hot and passionate kind of Aries energy. You know, they fall in love very, very quickly. So it almost feels something like that. Not that you're dealing with an Aries, but you might be. But they're just like, come on, let's do this now. You have strength here, and this is Leo's card. So again, same thing applies with Leo. I mean, you've got, what did you have? Capricorn, Sagittarius, Pisces, Leo. I mean, you're all over the place with these major arcana cards. Strength is all about courage. And of course, it's about inner strength. It's presenting yourself as who you truly are, right? You're not going to attack this lamb. You don't want to eat this lamb, but you do show that you are courageous. You have infinite strength in you. I'm pointing to an infinity symbol. I don't know if you could, there we go. You have infinite strength within you, but it doesn't mean that you are harmful or abusive or, you know, going on the attack. But this situation, I feel, especially coming in under that moon, under the Page of Cups, I feel like you are very attracted to this person. It's almost like, Gemini, I feel like some of you are like battling the idea of not being with this person because it may feel so incredibly right to you. You have the Four of Wands here. Four of Wands is often seen as the 1111 card, which is often referred to as the twin flame or soulmate card. And it's celebration at home. So anniversaries, birthdays, weddings, engagements, births, those kind of things. The problem with what's happening here is that you have the Ten of Swords following this. And to me, this Ten of Swords, okay? This Ten of Swords, and coming in under the Temperance and the Eight of Wands, you're going to end up being hurt from this. You will still, we talked about this earlier, where whether you choose to go with this or not go with this, you will have balance and stability. It's just that some of you may end up having balance and stability after feeling some pain. Now, I'm not trying to tell you what to do in your life. I could be totally wrong, right? Tarot is just a guide. My words are just messages. I'm just reading the cards. You may be with the love of your life, Gemini. I don't know. This isn't going to resonate with everyone. But those of you who do resonate, it doesn't look like this person is the right person for you. It's going to require a lot of mental and emotional strength to get through this, whether you choose to stay or leave. I mean, literally, you really are attracted to this person, but they're not right for you, okay? They're just not right for you. And you're going to end up feeling a great deal of pain. The Ten of Swords is feeling defeated. It's being stabbed in the back. It's painful endings. This is almost like the Three of Swords, but this one, it's like, it's kind of an all over pain. It's not just a heartbreak. It's like mental pain. It's physical pain. It's heartbreak. It's a little bit of everything. Okay. So I do think that if you are second guessing or questioning this person, their intentions, whatever, if there's anything nagging at you when it comes to this situation, again, whether you've met them or not, make sure that you listen to what is bothering you, what is nagging at you. Pay attention to it. Red flags are given to us for a reason, my friends, okay? So Gemini, I mean, But I mean, listen, some of you have lessons to learn. And if you decide to go for this and this ends up being a situation that doesn't work out, you have a lesson to learn, right? The divine is always feeding us love and guidance. Sometimes we do not take it and we end up, you know, learning, okay? We end up learning. Who fell out here? Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be love, do what is right for everyone involved, offer a helping hand. When we talk about doing what is right for everyone involved, we have to talk about you first, because you can only make decisions and live for you before you can live for anyone else or live with anyone else, really. So when you do what is right for you, and it unselfish, this isn't like I'm gonna, you guys know what I mean. I always try to clarify shit, but you know what I mean. Gemini, be caring and compassionate toward yourself first, okay? Oh, there we go. Green Tara or Tara, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond a limitation and trust. This is definitely, I mean, both of these have third eye activation going on here. Beautiful crown activation going on here. We have heart activation here. We're talking chakra now, okay? So what I'm getting from both of these cards is that you really need to listen to what's going on inside of you. You need to trust your gut, your intuition, your guides. You're getting signs and signals. Something is not right about this situation. You can repeat this lesson if you'd like. You absolutely can. There may be more to learn. There may be something else that will grow out of this. There always is. But what I'm seeing here with these cards, Gemini, is that this just isn't right. It's too much, too fast. And yes, this person may seem super attractive. They may treat you very well, but there's going to be some sort of pain at the end of this that you could avoid and grow from before you even allow yourself to get hurt. So, again, I can't tell you what to do, my friends, but you are the designer of your destiny. So do you however you want. But yeah, there's a lot going on here, okay? And the divine has sent a big message for you. So Gemini, for those of you that resonate, just really listen to yourself and talk to your higher powers, however you see them to be. Call in Kuan Yin and Green Tara or Tara so that they can help you as well. My Gemini friends, I hope that this resonated well with you. If it did, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Helps us get the message out to more of our Gemini friends. I'll be back next week with with another general reading. We're just sticking to generals right now. And next week we will also be doing another Friday live reading. So that's in 2 Fridays. I believe that is the 8th of May. Not 100% certain. But if you would like to ask a question, you can email me, dailydivineguidance@gmail.com. I pull 3 cards for you during the live reading. So if you'd like, make sure to email me. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I wish you all a wonderful and safe, happy week. Bye, everybody.